This video is brought to you by the Mexican National School of Chess and Ferris Chess.
Welcome to the House of the Pawns. Here we will learn how they move.
The pawns on the chessboard represent the kingdom's foot soldiers. Pee-wee Jr., you will pass up front and help us with the moves of this important piece. Many amateur players consider the pawn as not much value, which is the opposite. His work is very important in the game. The pawn is small, yet clever.
Pee-wee Jr., set the pawns in order where they should go in the beginning of a game. Very well. On line number 2. Now I will show you how to move the pawn. The pawns always walk forward. It is the only piece that cannot walk backwards. When they're on their starting square and move for the first time, they can take 1 or 2 steps. Pee-wee Jr., take 2 steps on the chessboard. 1 and 2. Correct. That's how you do it. Now, once a pawn has moved and wants to move again, it can only move once. Pee-wee Jr., please move only 1 square. 1. Perfect.
The way a pawn can eat a piece will not be the same as his moves. Moreover, he will capture diagonally. What is diagonal? It is a leaning line, like I will show you here. In this position, we can put an opponent's piece so you can see how Pee-wee Jr. captures it. Ready, Pee-wee Jr.? You can capture it. Perfect! He captured the piece diagonally. I would like to add something else. When you have a pawn that is in the original square and the opponent's pieces are diagonally 2 squares away, the pawn cannot capture it. He can only capture diagonally.
When the pawn makes it to the other side of the chessboard, crown him. Crowning means when a pawn changes into another piece. This can be a bishop, a knight, a rook, or even a queen. If your pawn arrives to the 8th row and wants to be a queen, but you already have one on the chessboard, it doesn't matter, so you're allowed to have another one. There can be a total of 9 queens on the chessboard, 8 as the prize for crowning the pawns, and the one you have since the beginning of the game.
I have a few questions to see if you learned the pawn's moves yet. Pee-wee Jr., come to this square. Now tell me, can you take 2 steps ahead? Very good! You can't move 2 steps because you're not in your original position. Pee-wee Jr., where can you take 2 steps? Excellent! On the 2nd row. The pawns can move 2 squares when they start the game. They can also choose to make only 1 move.
Well, Pee-wee Jr., move to this square, here. There are 3 pieces in front of you. Tell me, which piece can you capture? Can you capture the rook? Well done! Yes, you can because it's diagonally. Can you capture the queen? No, you can't, right? You cannot because she's in front of you. In this case, you remain blocked and cannot move forward. And finally, can you capture the bishop? Excellent! Of course you can, because he is also diagonal.
One more question. Go to the 7th row now, Pee-wee Jr. Now, take only 1 step. What happens when the pawn arrives to the other side? Crown the pawn! And in this case, you can ask for the piece you want. That's right. Except another pawn or king. Ready, boys and girls? We have finished the section on how to move the pawns. Keep going to the next move. Let's go to the stable to see the knight.